Welcome to another RenegadeCon. It is June 2026. This is going to be so exciting. Maybe for a few things. I know there's going to be a really awesome reveal here. I'm really hoping to see Deathwalker 10,000. If you are familiar, I love the Morrow, but second best is Deathwalkers. We need Deathwalkers in heroScape. And if you're familiar with the Valhalla customs, the C3V and the SOV, there are Deathwalker commons. And I know we're not going to see that today or anything similar to that today, but I just hope and pray that maybe this is a new turn for the Deathwalker cult. It's not a cult. I don't know why I said that, but the Deathwalker sub-genre within Ukar's ranks. So I'd like to really see more Deathwalker representation. More evil Soulborgs would be beautiful. Based on some of the revealed pictures we've seen from Adepticon, I think I want to. I'm hoping I'm saying that correctly. Adepticon. We did see what looked like a Jekyll and a Hyde type of character, which I will make the prediction now. I do hope that these are two characters on one card and they swap. I'm hoping that this is a new turn of events, trying something new, where these are characters that are swapping places. Maybe? Who knows? I think that would be really cool to see. I know there's characters that look like they're riding motorcycles. I think the idea of having the character riding a vehicle is really a great mechanic or a great concept. We have characters riding dinosaurs. So how do we treat that the same? I mean, Subakna is not the dragon name. It is the guy riding the dragon. So why can't we have a guy riding in a tank? Why can't we have that? I want that. Give me a Sergeant Drake general character pointing out of a tank. Give me that. Obviously, we're not going to see that today. I'm just saying, hey, look, predictions. I'm doing simple predictions before we start getting it going. These are things in my head I need to get out there. If you like this format, please let me know. I will start rambling again. I just don't like the ramble. This is why you've seen more scripted content, because my rambling will go on forever. So if you enjoy talking to me, if you enjoy listening to me talk about this amazing game of heroScape or just anything in general, leave a like and let me know in the comments. That is the best way to provide information, other than, I guess, messaging me privately and saying, hey, great work, keep on going. But I'd rather you tell me that in the comments so that everyone else can see what you want to see, so that maybe they could also join in on the conversation, because I don't want to have anything private. Everything should be out there. So, with that said, let's get started. I don't think there's anything else. Oh, two things. Not three. Definitely not three. Two things before we start. I was spoiled on one particular thing. I was at work all day. I finally got home, and I happened to just, while I was at work, I was checking a text message, hit the Facebook button, just because you're part of the routine of using social networks things. And literally the very first thing someone posted about something, I will not spoil for you, just in case if you're experiencing this with me for the first time. So I'm not going to spoil it to you, but I spoiled the one particular screenshot of a thing that looked very familiar. So that's all I say on that note. And the second note, right before we start, is, hey, if you love heroScape and you love my content, the best way to support that content and me as a creator on this beautiful platform of YouTube is to use my creator code. I don't think it's called a creator code. It should be called creator codes. They're affiliate code for Renegade. So if there's anything you have seen that we will see today, and go purchase, please, there's a link in the description below with my affiliate code. Please use that. That's a great way to support me as a content creator. So I really do appreciate that. And of course, if there's anything else, like the Kraken back there, I've been using the Kraken recently. Kraken's awesome. Go get the Kraken. I love the Kraken. All right, let's see what's going on today. Let's go. Let's see it. All right. Oh, I thought I literally had it like right at the dot. I'm afraid to go any further. Can I go a little further? Renegade. Oh. 5 seconds. It does 5 seconds. Okay. How much did I press back? Oh, wait a minute. I pressed back all the way. I'm an idiot. Hold on. Here we go. There we go.
What is up, Renegades?
No intro? Did they not watch my video talking about animations?
My name is Anais. I'm a product development specialist here at Renegade, and I'm joined once again by our producer for heroScape, Lee Huff.
Hey everyone.
Go Lee.
As always, super
Go
excited
Lee.
to be back with even more heroScape reveals.
Today we've got brand new army.
I do like the art on the sides.
And some
I always
really
forget that it's
exciting
there, but it's really
surprises
cool.
for
I like the art.
longtime fans of the game.
Yeah, so without jumping the gun too much, I can say there's a really fun mix of brand new content and some familiar faces returning today.
And as always, thank you all so much for the incredible support.
That's what was
for
spoiled. The
heroScape
familiar
this year.
faces.
This community continues to grow. Organized play has been so awesome. And
Also,
it's
by the
amazing
way,
seeing so many new
and
returning
I
players
wonder how
joining
often
into
or how
Valhalla.
much longer the Avalon Hill logo is going to be
Well,
on the content.
Let's get into the
Curious to know.
Yeah, let's do it. So to kick things off today, we have a Twilight Clan Riders Common Army expansion.
Those are
Tell us about these
4!
guys, Lee.
There's 4 of those guys.
Well,
Okay.
Riding into battle on high-tech motorcycles, the Twilight Clan Riders are a squad.
Oh, there's
of
only it's a
ninjas
squad of 2.
from future
Okay.
Earth. They
Oh, wait,
are
no,
a
but it
two-figure
says
common squad built around
times
speed,
2. What is
infiltration, and assassination-style gameplay. With a speed of 8 and Phantom Ride, they can move through all figures and never take leaving engagement attacks, which makes them
Ninja
excellent
carry?
at
I like
bypassing
that.
enemy screens and threatening protected support units and backline heroes. And because they're a common squad, they scale really well in larger Utgar builds.
I assume the
And
box
thanks to
comes with
Ninja
2.
Carry, they can
That's
bring your other ninjas with them.
bravo.
Great for setting
Bravo.
up Storm Shadow for a Whirlwind Assault or moving Tanuki Tricksters up for a Nage Waza. They're really designed to help reposition your ninja armies quickly and aggressively.
And
5
before
defense
they
goes
attack
crazy.
normally, they can attack a figure they drove through that turn with their Twilight/special attack.
Yes.
What's really neat is they don't even need line of sight for that attack. So
Why would they-
even though
wait,
there are
hold
only
on.
2 units in the squad, they can attack up to 4 total times. They really reward careful movement planning and sequencing.
You also might have noticed that this expansion comes with 2 copies of the Twilight Clan Riders.
Yes.
That's a new approach we're taking to common.
A new
army
approach? It should have been the
expansions,
approach from the beginning!
Prices accessible. Plus, it
Don't
gets
give me
more
something
of
I
the
don't
content
want
you
in the
want into your
box. If by
hands.
chance you
So,
do like 2
it's a
things in
win.
a box, but pair them
As
properly.
usual, you can choose between the limited edition premium painted set or the regular unpainted edition.
$35
Standard
is
unpainted is
sold on my
$35
end.
and premium
Sold
painted is
for
$55.
unpainted.
And you can pre-order either now for an October release by clicking the
I didn't even
links
remember.
in the
How many
chat.
points were those?
Up next, we've got a squad from a place in Earth's
6
history
in that
that
box.
heroScape
Okay.
hasn't visited yet. India. The students
That's
of
exciting.
Kalari Payat
All those people
Common
out there
Army
looking for more human
introduces
characters,
master
exciting
martial
right
artists who
here.
wield Arumi
I don't
swords
care,
with
but
deadly
exciting.
precision.
Well, they could be do something really
This
cool though. Let's see what they do.
is all about spacing, precision attacks, and tactical positioning.
I like these
Mastering
swords,
Arumi
by the way.
involves perfecting one's perception.
These are the
and
most
with
magical
small
swords
eyes,
I've ever
detect
seen.
when to
I
attack and
love
defend
that the sword is
when they have no
bending
one
over the
adjacent to
shield.
them. So they
They
really
have
reward
reach.
careful
Love
positioning
that.
and maintaining distance from other figures.
Become all
And
eyes.
because they
A
have
student.
reach, they can attack
Should I
figures
just
up to 2 spaces.
hold on? I didn't do this for the first one, and I apologize. Become all eyes. A student of calorie payout that is not adjacent to any figures. Add 1 to its attack and defense values. A student of calorie that is not adjacent to any other figures adds 1. Oh, usually, like the Romans, right? The Roman legionnaire, they do the exact opposite. They're like, oh, we got to stick together, then we get bonuses. These guys are like, get away from me. I don't want anything a part of you. I'll get bonuses that way. Interesting. Okay. To any other figures. Oh, because they have reach too. Oh, that's dope. That's super dope. Okay, and then Urumi strikes. After each student of Kalari Paya attacks for the first time each turn, if that student attacked an adjacent figure, that student may take 1 additional normal attack against the figure. I apologize. I have reading comprehension problems. I have to read that again. Each student of Kalari Paya attacks for the first time each turn. If that student attacked an adjacent figure, that student may take 1 additional attack against a different figure. So what you're saying is attacks for the first time each turn. Is it just a funky way of saying double attack? Is that what you're saying? But it has to be a different figure. Is it? I think it's just encouraging you to like take out multiple different units. So it's anti-common. It's a common that's anti-common. Anti-common melee. That's probably the best way to look at that. It's anti-common melee with minor range because of the reach. Okay, cool.
This is a way
Very cool.
with 4 attacks.
Let's actually go back to the motorcycle guys real quick. I'm
approach
sorry.
we're taking to comment on.
Let's look at because ninja carry makes sense. You can just carry ninjas. Just to be more precise with this, you may choose friendly or small, medium ninja adjacent to that rider. After you move that rider, you may place the chosen ninja adjacent to that rider. Figures may only be moved by ninja carry once per turn. Okay. Phantom ride. That is so cool. The motorcycles have Phantom Walk, but it's Phantom Ride. That is insane. Never take leave engagement attacks. A Twilight Clan rider cannot move onto a space more than 3 levels above its level. That's so crazy. Twilight / special. I know, it's going to be impossible for you to read. I apologize. This is why I'm kind of saying it out loud. Twilight / special... Range special, attack 3. It is a range special. Before attacking normally with a Twilight Clan rider, that rider may use Twilight / special attack. Before attacking normally. Ooh. Oh. I didn't realize how much I was zooming in over here. My face is like completely gone off screen. I cropped it too much. It's hard to read. Sorry. They should have put this on the other side of the screen. Anyway. Okay, yeah, so before attacking normally, you can do the special attack first. It may attack any target, 1 figure. It may target any 1 figure it moved through this turn, regardless of range engagement or line of sight. Figures never have height advantage against Twilight / special attack. Yeah, okay, so this is exactly kind of one I've pitched this to my buddy ages ago. So being able to, like, essentially you're just driving through. Even better example. I cannot remember the name of the dragon, but there's a gold dragon in the C3V that essentially flies over things, and then you just blast it with fire. Essentially that scene from, why can't I think of it? The show on HBO with the dragons. Can't think of it. Anyway. My brain is hurting. Anyway, so essentially you drive through them, you're slashing people up, and you do the attack after you move. And then once you get to that end, you're also doing normal attacks at the end point, and also carrying ninja that you can then deploy after from point A to point B. That's awesome! Like, beautifully written, beautifully well done. Love it. Okay, let's go back to the students. We have clan riders. Too late! Nope! Oh my god, we're going so far. Okay, cool.
That heroScape hasn't visited yet. India.
Yeah, we got that far. Speed up. Wait, hold on!
So they can threaten multiple players.
Third edition of this expansion.
Once again, 35 for 6 figures! 55 for 6 figures, ladies and gentlemen!
Order these now for an October release.
Bravo!
As always, link is in the chat.
All right, next up, we've got a really fun one. This is Krampus.
We're legit getting Krampus. This is the coolest thing ever here.
Beast. He's from Phelan, and he specializes in disrupting enemy armies in a very unique way. With Into the Basket, Krampus can capture small and medium enemy figures and temporarily remove them from the battlefield. That makes him
There's a
really
basket
effective
glyph?
at breaking up formation-based armies and interfering with enemy order marker plans. He's especially dangerous against common squads.
And what's really fun is that even after he's destroyed, the chaos doesn't stop. When Krampus takes wounds, captured figures have a chance to escape from the basket. Then after he's destroyed, the basket itself stays on the battlefield as a glyph, and figures continue climbing out over time.
So he creates a lot of really memorable battlefield moments and shifting board states. Your opponent never fully knows when their figures are going to come back out. And because of that, Krampus creates a lot of tension and unpredictability during the game. And also, as a large beast, Krampus can bond with Holochot, Corruptor of Beasts, to get even more action economy out of this figure-stealing nightmare.
Krampus will be available as a premium painted Renegade web store exclusive for $25. Pre-orders open today for an October release, and you can check the link in the chat below.
Interesting.
Next up, we've got marketing manager George.
Okay, hold on. So let's go back. Let's go back to Krampus. That was really cool. All right, Into the Basket. Krampus starts the game with the Krampus basket glyph on this army card. Once again, I have to reiterate. I love that glyphs are being included with the cards of those characters. I think that's such a cool mechanic. Please leave a comment. Let me know if you believe that's awesome too. I think that's awesome. I think that's so much fun. It adds so much depth. 90 points, by the way, is insanely dope. I want to be able to include Krampus in every army at this point. Starts the game with the glyph. After moving and before attacking, you may choose any small or medium figure adjacent to Krampus. Roll the 20-sided die. Yes, love rolling the die. The figure is common. You roll 5 or higher. Place that figure on your Krampus basket card. If it is unique, you'll roll a 15 or higher. Place that figure on your Krampus basket glyph. But they said keep crawling out. You just keep doing it. After Krampus, out of the basket. Into the basket, out of the basket. After Krampus takes 1 or more wounds from that attack, but is not destroyed, each player with 1 or more figures from their army card on your Krampus basket glyph may roll. So each player with 1 or more figures from their army card. So this is everybody. Everybody gets the roll to get out if you get wounded. Okay. So you just take people off the field, not dead, which is super cool. That's another mechanic I think that's being included here that's so different and feels such a unique, fun mix. I think Renegade is taking heroScape in a new way that I don't think even VC has ever done, which is play with the idea of having characters on and off the board, right? Classic, we had Airborne Elite. VC, I don't remember having a lot of figures. You know what? I shouldn't say that. There are some figures I do not own that did play with that, but I think more like they had to be destroyed and then can be replaced. But in this sense, where they're taking off the board, but they're not dying. They're just taking out of play. Very similar to, I think, from my experience, Yu-Gi-Oh! Yu-Gi-Oh! There's a lot of out of play, and then once it's out of play, can possibly come back into play. So this is a very cool mechanic. I love that. So roll 13 or higher. Once he takes 1 or more wounds, everyone can roll If they roll a 13 or higher, they may place one figure from their army that is on your Krampus basket glyph card onto empty space within 1 of Krampus or the nearest empty space. So super cool. You almost want to like surround. I wonder if you could just within 1 Krampus or the nearest empty space or nearest yeah. So you can't just fully surround him with your own, let's say, like Morrow Horde, capture somebody, and then like you can't get out because there's enemies all around me. It's like the nearest space too, so they just want you to be able to get out as fast as possible. All right, let's go with the Krampus card, Krampus basket. Also, by the way, he was 6 life, move 6, attack 4, defense 3. He is a beast. He's a large beast. I think there's a lot we can do with that. That's why they mentioned Hollow Shot. I think that's the Ukar one. Anything with a Chot at the end is like evil. Anything with like a Shia at the end is like a good wizard. Based on what I've seen in the lore. Correct me if I'm wrong. I will be wrong. Maybe. I don't know. Tell me if I'm right. That'd be cool. Alright, so the basket. Oh, was there anything else? Range 1, attack 4, defense 3. Defense 3s and whatever, but I get it. Attack 4 is really good. So I guess I want to damage them and then just get them in, right? I guess that makes sense. Alright, after Krampus is destroyed, place the Krampus basket glyph on the space he occupied if possible, or on the closest space adjacent. When this glyph is on the battlefield at the start, that's has nothing to do with the glyph. That's just how glyphs function. So once he's on the field, I don't understand. How do they get out after he's dead? Place the Krampus glyph on a space he occupied if possible, or the closest empty space. I guess that can just keep happening. I don't know. I
Just against common squads.
And what's really fun is that even after he's destroyed, the chaos doesn't stop. When Krampus takes wounds, captured figures have a chance to escape from the basket. Then after he's destroyed, the basket itself stays on the battlefield as a glyph, and figures continue climbing out over time.
So he creates a lot of really memorable battlefield moments in shifting board states. Your opponent never fully knows when their figures are going to come back out. And because of that, Krampus creates a lot of tension and unpredictability during the game. And also, as a large beast, Krampus can bond with Holochot, Corruptor of Beasts, to get even more action economy out of this figure stealing nightmare.
Krampus will be available as a premium painted Renegade web store exclusive for $25. Pre-orders open today for an October release, and you can check the link in the chat below. Next up, we've got marketing manager Jordan Gata's personal favorite. This is Dr. Torvik Morenster and his masterpiece.
Dr. Torvik Morenstein is an elf wizard.
Okay, so it's not like Jekyll and Hyde. This is more of Frankenstein's monster. Okay. All right, so here we go. We have a scientist and a wizard. So coming back to some of the double classes. I know a lot of people are on the fence with double classes. See if they overdo it. The past 3 cards we saw did not have it. But I think for a scientist and a wizard, because he's also an elf, I see that he's an elf, and he's obsessed. I love that. I love that he's obsessed. Life of 4, 5, 4, 2, 3, 40 points. Not bad. Let's hear them talk about it, and then we can reread.
He's obsessed with creating life. With Grave Robber, anytime a figure is destroyed within 5 spaces of Torvik or another friendly scientist or wizard, he gains a parts marker. Then, once he's collected 3 parts markers, he can summon Morenstein's masterpiece directly onto the battlefield. So the whole army is built around this really fun 2-stage gameplay experience.
And while he's building toward that summon, he's still dangerous on his own. Channel Lightning Special Attack jumps between clustered enemies. That makes him really good at punishing tight formations and softening up enemy groups while he gathers parts.
Then, once Masterpiece enters the battlefield...
Oh, he's unaffiliated! Let's go!
The Masterpiece
I love that!
5 and Resolve, which grants automatic shields to help keep him alive. He's designed to create a dramatic momentum swing in the middle of the battle.
But because this is
Defense of 1.
heroScape horror science, there's a catch. With unbelievable rage, after taking a turn with a scientist or wizard, you can take a free turn with the masterpiece, unless you roll a 1 through 3. Then your opponent takes control of him instead.
So
They literally made that one format, Wandering Monster, and making it an actual card. That is so wicked cool. They literally made Wandering Monster a card. Bravo. Bravo. That's so cool. Hold on. Okay, I'll let them finish in a second. Let's go back to Dr. Torvik. Morenstein. Okay, Grave Robber. After an enemy figure is destroyed within 5 clear sight spaces of Dr. Korvik, or another friendly scientist or wizard, you may place... What is that? What are they saying? Chartuius parts marker? Okay. On this army card to maximum 3. It's alive! Once per game at the end of Dr. Torvik's turn, if Morenstein's masterpiece is in your army, and there are 3 parts markers on its army card, you may remove them to place your Morenstein's masterpiece onto the battlefield. So it takes 3. So you get 3 parts, you could summon the monster. Okay. And then Channel Lightning is range 4, special attack 2. Choose a figure to attack. You may also choose a second figure within 3 clear sight spaces, and then within 2 spaces of that figure. So essentially, we have what Zena. I'm getting it. Wait. No, Zenithrex, and Quohan. If anyone familiar with the VC, Quohan has. So they're essentially bringing Quohan back through a wizard. Who would have guessed? Who would have saw that coming? Honestly, but it's only attack at 2. But the range is like kind of ridiculous, which is cool. Okay, cool. 3 parts, make the monster, Krohan special attack. Cool. And then Morenstein's masterpiece, Promethean Creation. Morenstein's masterpiece does not start the game on the battlefield. He must be created by Dr. Torvik. Makes sense. Unbelievable Rage. After taking a turn with the scientist or wizard you control, you must roll the 20-sided die. You must roll a 20-sided die. If you roll a 4 or higher, immediately take a turn with Morenstein's masterpiece. If you roll a 1 through 3, you must choose another player to immediately take a turn with Morenstein's masterpiece. So at least you get to choose. So if you're playing in a multiplayer game, you can be like, hey, you take it, not you. I don't like you, but you could take it. You must choose another player to immediately take the turn. After Morenstein's masterpiece takes a turn with Unbelievable Rage, you could not take another turn during that player turn. Resolve. When rolling. My eyes, my brain. I'm sorry. I'm a masterpiece. A monster masterpiece. When rolling defense dice against a normal or special attack, Morenstein's masterpiece always adds 1 automatic shield. So, okay, he's like... Can you keep summoning him, though? That's my thing. How many times can you summon him? Is that stated? Because if he dies really quick and I get 3 more parts, can I do it again? Oh, once per game. Shucks. So it's like an event. Like, this is where it's like, I feel like these kind of cards aren't really competitively, like, unless there's more things out there that, once again, we're seeing this from a different perspective. I did not grow up with the game in the sense of I was, like, following, like, the news or, like, following the meta. Like, I was playing this as a toy. I think most of you could agree that's how you might have grown up with it. So, seeing the game from this eye perspective, oh my god, my brain. Anyway, seeing the game being developed in such a manner, when it comes to the meta and like gameplay, more than of the toy factor of it, is interesting because I see a lot of these characters and go, hey, this may not be useful now, but maybe either next RenegadeCon, which is in 3 months, or like by next year, we'll have something in our development that would be like, oh, we could use this now. This is actually more useful. We could keep the Morenstein's masterpiece alive longer because of this, that, and the other thing. But it would be cool if you could just keep doing it. Right? Like, it's almost like it's alive, and instead of having, like, the channeling power, or, like, you have another power where it's essentially, like, you just get 3 parts, and you repair him. You can heal him. You know, you can keep summoning the monster. Keep shocking him to summon him. So, very cool. Very, very cool. Very cool. Let's see what else they have to say.
The masterpiece has an attack of 5 and resolve, which grants automatic shields to help keep him alive. He's designed to create a dramatic momentum swing in the middle of the battle.
But because this is heroScape horror science, there's a catch. With unbelievable rage after taking a turn with...
Yeah, we already read this.
All right.
Okay, so another web exclusive. Interesting.
Today, so brace yourselves.
25 is not bad. I mean, I one figure. I don't remember what the Hellforge was. I think the Hellforge was also $25. So it's in this nice realm of like something, but not nothing. I don't know what I'm saying with that, but it's just it seems like too. I think Renegade's starting to see this too. People aren't buying stuff from their store, so they need to find ways to get people to go to their store, other than supporting me as a content creator and using my affiliate code. Yeah. So I think it's kind of smart for them to do that. It makes sense. You should buy from the source, not only to support me as a creator code, but it's also be like, get it from the source, right? Like, people, look, the prices are way lower than they have been. I don't know why the other ones aren't getting lowered, but things are lowering in price. I think the quality is going up, especially when it comes to figures, the cards. So I think the price is super, super warranted, and I don't think people talk about the price all the time, and I'm so sick of it. I get it. I'm poor too. I get it. I'm with you guys. So when it comes to the price, find me a game that paints cheaper than heroScape. Find me a game. Like, it's just, like, don't tell me a game that's currently still being printed at the quality that heroScape has. The detail that heroScape is currently have. Show me it. Let's see, what else they got?
Last year,
we still got tons of things.
The request we've seen from the heroScape community has been for classic units to return to shelves.
Go on.
And honestly, this is something we've wanted to do for a really long time. So today, we're excited to officially announce the beginning of our remastered army expansion line for heroScape.
What do you mean?
These are classic fan favorite units returning with updated premium sculpts, and they're now legal in contemporary as well as all time.
Legal in contemporary, you say? You say? What did she say? What did she say?
First up, we have the Champions of Jandar remastered.
But is it the same card? Is it the same card?
Updated sculpts for both Sir Gilbert and Alistair McDurk. And it also includes brand new Jandar Valkyrie.
The flag bearers!
Jandar dice back.
Yes!
Alistair.
They won't be charged so much money now!
Human champions in heroScape.
Yes, it's the same card, different art. Let's go! Ladies and gentlemen!
But with
start your engines!
Once per round to immediately take another turn. And that
we know these guys. Why don't they go? I have to go through this. What else they got? We already know who these people are. $45. Yo, I would paint these guys in a heartbeat. Once again, already have them. Don't need them. But for those that don't, best price ever. Go get the painted version right now. It's so worth it. Especially when you get the bag and the dice. Right? You do get the bag with the dice, right? They did say that it was coming in the same thing. Two miniatures, 4 army cards, and accessories for $55. Ladies and gentlemen, you will not see a better price for anything else in your life than that. Holy Ukar, man. That's... Hello!
October. So pre-order at the link in the chat now. Next up,
Woo!
the Knights of Weston are...
That is... They fixed the commons problem. I literally had almost like a half of a script done talking about this commons problem. And they're doing it. I'm telling you, Lee, thank you. Thank you. I just wish you could go back and fix it. Do not pair other stuff. Just pair the same thing. If you want people to essentially assemble an army with the same thing, don't put something else I would not pair it with in the same box. Don't make me buy 4 boxes. If I want 12 of one thing, don't make me spend quadruple the amount for something I don't want. Thank you. Thank you. Honestly, solid figures. Solid. So they did say, and I'll find out after the stream, this obviously isn't live, and I don't know if they'll address it, but the models look similar enough. So even though they're different sculpts, the cards are exactly the same. I assume that means that I can bring my units. Once again, I don't have a bunch of knights. I definitely will get these. Especially, I'll get the hold on, let's just go. Super cool. Love that. I'm seeing the etching on the card too, which is really cool. The classic card and the new card is just so nice. Like that, they didn't have to do that. You realize that, right? They didn't have to do that, and they did it. And I'm so happy that they did. That's so nice. That is incredibly so nice. I want to say the bad words, but I don't want to say the bad words. That's so nice. You don't understand how nice that is. Wow. I don't need to talk about it. $55. 35. I have one squad of them, and I need more squads. I think spending the $70 to get 4 squads is all you need to play this game efficiently. Like, that's, like, we've heard it before. I forgot who, I don't know if it was Ken who said it or somebody else who said it. I know somebody told me you get 4. If the squad has a figures of 4, you get at least 3. So technically 1 box would be plenty for me because of rule of 12. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yeah, rule of 12. And then there's also rule of 9. So having 4 is like too much almost. So I should probably just get 1 box of these because I already have another. I have one of my own set. And then sorry. And if it's a, I forgot my thought process. My brain. If it's a squad of 3, you should get 4 squads. If it's a 3-figure set, 4 squads. So once again, I really do hope we've seen squads of 2 and squads of 4. We have not seen a squad of 3 yet. Are they going to be bringing any squads of 3? Nope. We're continuing with the 4. We're getting Murdurks, and we should have saw Murdurks coming because we saw her. What's his face? Dude, these sculpts are awesome, man. I also don't have these, so I definitely will get a squad of these, and I will be so happy. I'll definitely get these unpainted because I already have painted versions, and I just think this is so cool. Like, these are easy to paint. Look how easy that looks. So easy to paint, so easy. I would absolutely paint these in a heartbeat.
Also includes 2 full squads for...
I'm sorry, I know this. Like, I don't need to talk about these. I just painted him. I feel bad. I'll paint him again. I don't care. I'll paint him again.
Remastered.
Zetacron remains one of the most efficient sniper heroes in heroScape. With a range of 8, he can threaten enemy heroes from incredible distances. And
That's a
Deadly
cool
Shot
model, though.
doubles
That's
every
such a cool
skull
model.
roll
I'd definitely
when
get another one.
attacking. So, despite already being a giant Soulborg, he can hit way above his weight class.
He's simple to learn, but really rewarding to master because
Tell me
positioning-
something I don't know. What else we got? What else we got? $20? I'll paint him again. He was so much fun to paint. I loved painting him. I'll paint him again. I don't care. What else we got? What else we got? Ah! Okay, so is that how we're ending this? Is that how we're ending this right now? Are we serious?
To show you.
All right, Soulborg fans, this next reveal is for you. Introducing Deathwalker 10,000.
He's the promo!
10,000 follows in the very heavy footsteps of the other Deathwalkers that came before him. He has a massive 10 defense while still keeping the classic Deathwalker single point of life. So, just like the original Deathwalkers, he can either feel indestructible or explode immediately.
He's got defensive 10!
Utility to Utgar's Soulborg armies too. Plating optimization protects unique Utgar Soulborgs you control from non-attack special powers like Sudema's petrifying glare.
Can you
So
get
he
me a
helps
bigger picture of this?
Here's a look at the shipping guide for everything.
The
that
shipping
dropped
guide.
today.
I'm so
This
glad.
time around is
Save the
pretty
bundle.
easy.
Yeah,
World
okay.
Decay.
Organized play. All right, we're gonna jump over. Hold on, we're gonna jump over real quick to online. I need to see this. heroScape.com. We need to see this in like full length here. No. Where is it? Story. Sorry. Load. Character bios. Where is it? Secrets of Citadel. Oh, that's nice. Thank you so much. Nastra's Nightmare. Nope, promos. Sorry, promo. Samuel Brown. We didn't even get to talking about him. He must be a promo for whatchamacallit. Okay, wow. Wait, let me click on it. What is this? Fix your darn website. Let me click on the card. Ah! That art. Look at that art. All right. Merciless. Large 7. Life of 1. Move of 5. Range of 7. Attack of 4. Defense of 10. At a whopping 120 points. Annihilation Beam. Special attack. Line 10. Attack 1 plus special. After rolling the attack die. The one attack die. If it rolled a skull, add an additional die to that attack. If that die also rolls a skulls, add an additional die. Keep adding dice to the attack until you do not roll a skull, then add 1 automatic skull to the result. They just added piecemealing to heroScape. Plating optimization, unique Ukar Soulborgs you control. Ignore all wounds from special powers that are not special attacks. Unique Soulborg, unique Ukar Soulborgs you control. He just gives that? Okay. So, when I was telling you earlier about the common squad that VC came up with for Soulborgs, had a power similar to this. But what you had to do was have one of these Zedian infantry adjacent to a Ukar Soulborg. And if it was stricken by or attacked by a special power that is not considered an attack, you can delete or get rid of, destroy a Zedian infantry to save that Ukar Soulborg. He just gives that power. He just ignores all wounds. to all of the Soulborgs. We need bonding commons today for these Ukor Soulborgs. We need them now. We need them now. Ah! He just keeps rolling it. He just keeps rolling it. After rolling attack die, if it rolled a skull, add an additional die to that attack. If that die also rolls a skull, add an additional die. Keep adding dice to the attack until you do not roll a skull, then add one automatic skull. So no matter what, you're always getting one. And no matter what, you get one. But there's no limit. How many dice can I do? Ladies and gentlemen, we need to begin. Ladies and gentlemen, we need to start a secret achievement for heroScape. We need to find a way to record these achievements online. To essentially, I mean, literally, I don't even want to practice for this. I can't practice this. I want to naturally do this in a game. Just go 1, 2, 3, 4. I mean, what can I want to be able to. I know. I would love to just be able to delete the most insignificant piece. Even if that is Isamu. Even if it is Isamu. I don't care what that unit is. I want to delete figures off the board with this special attack. This is the most obnoxiously beautiful thing I've ever seen. That art is gorgeous and it needs to be on a shirt today. Where's the merch? You know what? I'll let them finish. Let's go back and I'll let them finish.
Going to be all for today's new army expansion reveals. Here's a look at the shipping guide for everything from today. This time around is pretty easy. Since everything releases in October, you are safe to bundle everything that we've talked about.
And thanks so much for hanging out with us and checking out everything coming to heroScape this October.
Yes, lots of exciting things, and I'm glad you are all as excited as we are. But before we wrap up, we do have a few things to cover in the world of organized play. To kick off our OP topics, first up, we've got a new tournament prize figure to reveal. This is something longtime heroScape fans have been waiting a very long time for. We're excited to announce that Samuel Brown is finally getting an official release.
Let's go. Let's go.
Samuel Brown is a valiant patriot hero from the American Revolution who fights for Jandar. He's designed as a really mobile skirmisher hero. With fire and rush special attack, he can attack from range, reposition up to 5 spaces, and then potentially attack again in melee. So he creates these really satisfying hit and run turns.
He can function as range support early in the game or rush in later to finish off wounded heroes. And because he's a valiant Jandar hero, he works really well in a lot of existing Jandar armies. He pairs especially well with units like the Gnarlfur Raiders coming in July. Samuel Brown will be available as a tournament prize at participating local game stores October 2026 through February 2027. Your local game stores can pre-order this prize kit on the Battle Network now, so be sure to let them know that you're interested. And as usual, Samuel Brown will later become available on the Renegade web store for purchase after the prize availability window concludes. Speaking of events at your friendly local game stores, Lee, I heard you've been a part of the Alliance War that's raging on right now. What's all that about?
I have. So I went to the Game Center in Roseville, Minnesota, where over 30 players gathered to play heroScape. So the Alliance War has staff visiting heroScape events across the country, bringing exclusive pins and foil-stamped plastic army cards. The winner of each event claims their win for the alliance of their choice. And at the end of the year, the faction with the most wins will have a victory item designed and released by Renegade.
Have we revealed what that is yet?
Nope. You're hearing it here first. The faction that wins the Alliance War will have a heroScape figure designed just for that faction by Renegade. Very similar to like how the World Championship winner each year is immortalized in heroScape. And beyond that, the Alliances win, and the arrival of this character
I mean,
will
I don't
provide a
even
huge
want.
advantage for them
I want
over
Ukor to
the
win,
other
but I don't want
alliances
Janor
in
to win.
heroScape's ongoing
Come
storylines.
on.
For a full list of upcoming
Hey,
Alliance War events,
there's
you can
2
reference
in
the
my
event map
area.
on the heroScape website. We'll drop the link in chat.
Wow. Speaking of major heroScape battles, let's talk about the Valkyrie trials.
Yeah. So the next Valkyrie trial kit features Sergeant Drake Alexander.
Cool.
There'll be a golden metallic based Sergeant Drake Alexander figure for first place, silver based versions for second through eighth place, and then the new Katana of Thorian treasure glyph and blue
Super
Jandar
cool.
order markers
I'm
for
actually
all participants.
I'm actually now that I've participated in here, I'll leave that on the screen. Now that I've participated in a Valkyrie trial, which you can see not me participating in, but me filming the game between 2 amazing players on the channel. But I will also be able to experience it in October, I guess, at Top Deck Games in Cherry Hill, New Jersey. So we had 29 people last time. So this new one for 2026. Super excited to go to that again. Really, really awesome stuff. Yeah. So anyway, sorry. My thought process is all over the place. I'm still worried about Deathwalker there. Thinking about him. Anyway. So now that I've experienced Valkyrie trials, I have a better understanding on how Renegade is kind of structuring their competitive stuff, and it's been fun. It's been interesting. It's been really cool. They've been working really, really well with my local game stores and the TOs that are running the events at those stores. They're doing a fantastic job at communicating now. I think they have a good rhythm, so you should be very confident with going to any of these locations, signing up, and playing. The only thing I will say that has been very frustrating is the battle network. That thing needs to go, get out, just die in a fire, do something. Literally, can we just do heroScape.org? Please make a deal with Chris Perkins and do .org only. If there's a particular reason why Renegade can't do that, please let me know in the comments. Otherwise, please, for the love of Jandar, please, just make it .org. The army builder is way easier to use, and submitting armies, finding cards is so much easier. Battle Network stinks. If you like the Battle Network, please let me know. And tell me if I'm just not using it right, or just maybe you should just use it more to get used to it. Just deal with it, Joe. Just deal with it. And that's fine. I've only used it like 3 or 4 times. It's not enough times. But I will say, I only used heroScape.org the first time, and I enjoyed it the first time, and I kept using it over and over and over and over again, just like Deathwalker 10,000's Laser Beam Special Attack, where I could just keep rolling one die over and over and over as long as I keep hitting, and I'll tell you, heroScape.org keeps on hitting. So, please, get rid of it. Anyway, let's get back to this awesome stuff. Valkyrie trials are fun to go to. We had 29 at my last Valkyrie trial that I went to, and it was so cool to see so many HeroScapers come out that wasn't ScapeCon. It was so cool to see so many people show up for this event. Super, super cool.
The schedule of Valkyrie trials for July 2026 through June 2027 has finally been revealed. We have nearly 20 locations receiving Valkyrie trials in this next season.
I wonder where Stevensville is. I think I've seen that store. I think I've been to that store before. I will double check after, but I think I can probably go to 2. Oh wait, no, they're the same. Wait, no, sorry. Top Deck Games is the 24th. Portals is the 17th. They're back-to-back weekends. I can go to both. Would be kind of cool.
Very exciting stuff. Looking forward to it. Well, speaking of cool
Hey,
stuff,
I know those people, and I know that store. Top left corner. I know those people. I play with that hot cheese guy. I played against him. And I see Garrett. Garrett's there. Awesome. Oh my god, so many familiar faces. I love it.
Events, store championships are rolling to a close.
Jack, what are we doing? Why is my face not there? Why and Cody, why don't we have our faces up there? What is that? Is no one taking pictures? What's going on?
For this month of
Post those pictures. We need to be up there.
It's been an awesome season for HeroScape
Representing
so far.
the East
we
Coast.
Saw over 120 stores apply to hold HeroScape store championships this year. Almost every weekend from April to June was packed with multiple HeroScape store championships. And that's a whole lot of buys to day two of
People like going to play in the game. It's that simple.
It is.
It's
and
that
Gen
simple.
Con's going to be busy with lots of new prizes for HeroScape players and several new
Hopefully
events.
one day I'll go if I can
our
afford
World
it.
Championships where players.
What are they doing though, William?
2
there.
Day 1 heats to qualify. For
What's
day 2.
that?
Then,
I mean, not to
on
say
day
he's not a
2,
Chad.
we
He's
take
totally a
those
Chad.
players,
But
along with our
come
Star
on.
Champ winners and Valkyrie Trial winners, and they all duke it out for top 32. On day 3, the top 32 will compete to become the HeroScape World Champion for 2026. And speaking of World Championship prizes,
that's dope.
We have the final art for the exclusive.
Shirts should not be this exclusive. Merch for the game should not be this exclusive. Renegade, I cannot stress this enough. I would rather you do this than get rid of Battle Network. Please put merch on the store. I promise you. You'll be back ordered until the end of time. Even if you do something as simple as this, put the new logo on a shirt. Even if it's a World Championship 2026 logo, whatever it is, put a logo on a shirt and slap it on there and you'll be golden. Sell these shirts in the store. I should be able to go back and buy previous Gen Con exclusive shirts at this point. If you're going to have this prize window for certain stores and prizes like they do for that revolutionary guy, I can't think of his name, I don't know why, there's so many characters. Then after that particular window, after let's say a year, put it on the store at least. So I know that I can at least support you in this way and walk around with the shirt and say, hey, that's really cool. Where did you get that? What is that? Because if you want to market the game to other people, this is the best way to do it other than just word of mouth and scrolling online and seeing us make content. Let me wear a shirt. Also, stop making black shirts. I really, really like the purple shirt. The purple shirt was awesome. Let's get red shirts. Let's get, not yellow. Let's get green. We do green for, gray shirts for Vidar. I can't, Ular. Let's get, what do you call it? Tan? No. It's probably a better word for Revna. Could have done orange, but threw that out the window. But, do different colored shirts, too. Black is so bland. But even so, do shirts, please! Please do shirts!
The world's t-shirt to reveal.
I should not have to spend, like, over $300 or more to and then also travel so far to get a shirt. I shouldn't have to do that.
The composition for this year's shirt was done by Eugen.
I love that.
Facing off against Kaiga. And it's super neat.
Super awesome artwork.
Super neat. I am a huge fan of Eugen's art and Eugen as a person. So
get out of here! No one needs a ring. Who wants a ring?
We also have a surprise addition to our prizing lineup for the World Championship this year. The World Champion will take home a custom championship ring and display case. Perfect to flex at your local tournaments or to display.
It's not that serious.
And don't worry, Nick Elder will be bringing a custom championship ring for you for your 2025.
That's what they're spending their money on.
Maybe you'll take home 2 rings this year. Who knows?
Give me shirts. No one needs a ring. That's a loss. That's a loss for me. That's a loss. I mean, look, it's cool. Don't get me wrong. It's cool. It's fun. I love a trophy. I think we just had cool trophies, right? Who needs a ring? Who wants to walk around with a... Come on. I'm sorry. If you've won a ring already, or if you're going to win a ring, Do you want that ring? Does anyone want a ring? Who's gonna show up with that on their thing? I'm a world championship. And just have a gauntlet. Actually, that's a better idea. Don't do this. Do a gauntlet, and then you can collect different things that go in the gauntlet. Do that. That would be way cooler. Have a way to collect things. Make it even cooler like that. Make it a novelty item, if anything. Don't do a ring. Oh my god.
And I know there's a lot of great players lined up to compete this year, so I honestly I can't wait to see who takes home the title.
There are a lot of great players, but I don't think
There's
those
lot
players
more
want a
going on than
ring.
Just the World Championship.
They just
too.
want to be like,
Check out
hey,
our
cool,
side
I
events
played.
on our Gen Con
Awesome.
2026 page. We also have the return of the heroScape bounty event and the new heroScape Expeditions game mode. For more organized play
What was
updates,
Expedition
check
game
out
mode?
the
What's an
Organized Play
Expedition
Updates
game
video
mode?
coming later today with William and Dylan at 11:30 a.m. Pacific.
Oh.
I also want to remind everyone that we have a special figure releasing for Gen Con, Elin Fafua.
Even if you're not
It's
at
your
Gen
name
Con, you can
backwards,
still get
and
the
I
figure
love
from
that.
our web store on the
That's
weekend
so
of the
cool.
con, so mark your calendars.
Well, that's all for now. So
Yeah.
thanks so much for coming over the rest of the year for heroScape, and we're excited to see y'all at Gen Con.
And with that, we have reached the end of this heroScape reveal stream. But
Cool.
don't worry.
Love it. Love it. Okay, so we're going to have Commons gameplay already done, I'm sure. Expeditions gameplay, I'll have to look at that at some point. Miniature painting by RenegadeCon. They didn't say... Oh, Sir Gilbert. It's revealed now. It's Sir Gilbert. Cool. Very cool. And then World Championship heroScape strategy with Ken. Awesome. I'll have to check that out. You should also check these out, too. I don't know. I'm sure... I hope they just post this stuff separately, content-wise. I think go check out Ken. Ken does a great job at talking about this game. He's an absolute legend. And I'll have to go watch out Nastra's Nightmare. I gotta see what they got. See, it's cool that they have someone to play with. It would be so cool if I had someone to play with. Anyway. Yeah, so real quick, let's just go back to heroScape real quick. heroScape, not .org, of course. Why would I not use .org? It's probably not updated yet. Character bios. Real quick. Secrets of the Citadel. We are at Nastra's Nightmare. This is so cool, guys. This is so cool. Why is this so big on the screen? Dr. Torvik, Mornstein's masterpiece, Krampus, Twilight Clan Riders, Students of Kalari Payat, Sir Gilbert, Alistair Murderk, Zetacron, Knights of Weston, and the Murderk Warriors. Just bravo. I mean, once again, I think it has to come down to when it comes to the classics coming back, I'm very happy to see that. It's extremely exciting to see them finally be like, hey, we'd like to do this. We don't know how yet, but let's figure it out. They did not have to give us the classics cards, but they are. And that's so nice. That is so nice. And having these two sets, really 3 sets essentially, because the heroes come in one box. Zetacron is one box, technically 4 boxes then, and then the 2, and each of those boxes come with 2 sets. So super awesome. Honestly, really well done. I think people that have not played the game in its classic run and do not want to pay the astronomical amounts of money should absolutely do this. Is this their way to essentially combat it against 3D printers? Yeah, honestly. But I think if they do happen to pressure the 3D printing too much, especially at like Gen Con and things like that, I don't know how much they pressure that. I just don't go, I don't go to these high end events, and there hasn't been a Valkyrie trial that has not been also contemporary. So I'm curious to see if by chance to the Valkyrie trial in October, if I do bring Zetacron, can I use the 3D print Zetacron that I have? Will anyone say anything? I don't know. And honestly, I'll report on that because that's going to be kind of huge. I would love to get a new model and paint it. That's fine with me. But if by chance I bring a friend and they don't have a Zetacron, can they use my Zetacron, or can I use my Zetacron and they can use the new version? I, I get why people shouldn't, but if you're doing this, why not? Like, what's the big difference here? I don't. We're at a point. We're at a point with heroScape that's getting into a little bit more of maybe like nitpicking with like competitive play, because there's a lot of like rewards and prizes involved. So what, I don't know how, if TOs are going to be super strict, if they have to be strict because of Renegade, if they find out people are using 3D prints, of older stuff that they've had and they don't want to pay for the new stuff. It's a whole debate. Let me know in the comments, please. If you feel confident about bringing 3D prints, if you feel maybe it's safe, just don't. Just so you're not showing up, and being disqualified for any reason. If you are a TO, let me know what your opinions are on this. I'm really curious to know. It's honestly my biggest fear when it comes to these characters. Especially with using the older characters in general. Like, I have a squad of knights. I have Alistair. I have Sir Gilbert. They said that these characters can be used in all time and in contemporary because they're making them, so they should be in contemporary. Makes perfect sense. Eventually, I hope they start to blur the line a little bit, so we don't have to have contemporary and all time. It's just all time. That's just how it should be at this point. But I get it. All right, it's for people that don't have all of the figures from Classic, right? And they go to an event and you say, hey, there's no such thing as contemporary in all time. You can just play whatever units you have that are officially heroScape. Then people are going to be outnumbered by the amount of fourth mass, right? Because fourth mass, they're not printing fourth mass right now. I assume they will be. Especially when it comes to Morrow and Stingers and all these other meta units that are coming out. So this is very, very exciting. I think I'll try to put something together within the next couple months, a video talking about this type of thing and what my fears and excitements are with this and what I would like to see next. So if you want me to do that video, let me know and tell me, what do you want to see next? Do you want to see Ular units? Do you want to see Ukar, Vidar? Because we have Q11, do you guys want to see the Glads and Blasts? Should they do those next? It's gonna be super interesting. Will they ever bring Q9 back with a remaster? Who the heck wants that? I do. Rats or Ukar Soborgs. We can get rats back. New rats would be pretty cool. So yeah, super exciting. This is great. Stuff is great. The new stuff here is so cool. I'm so happy. The people behind the scenes are doing such a great job with creating both monsters and well, there's no aliens here. There's a lot of human characters around, but I think seeing Krampus is a huge thing. Having Krampus for Christmas for maybe a heroScape adventure would be so cool. Being able to put things in the bag and be a really fun Christmas adventure. I'd like to really do that now. I got to start thinking of ideas and how to put that together. How do you fit in my globe, right? But yeah, right here. This is it. This is what I came. I came to the show for this, and it delivered. It delivered, baby. He's got even little claws. He's got little claws. Oh, those are guns. I'm sorry. I thought those were like claws. It's guns. It's just more guns. I want an unpainted version so I can paint him myself. I know my buddy Glenn's gonna want to paint him. I want to paint him. Annihilation Beam special attack, bro. Life of 1, defense of 10 at 120 points is just bravo. Chef's kiss. Attack 4, range of 7. But line 10 goes crazy. It is obviously a line of attacks. So technically I can get rid of multiple things if I line it up properly. That's crazy. That's crazy. I mean, even range 7 attack 5 on height is like so good. It's so good. Yo, that is awesome. All right, ladies and gentlemen, I think I'm going to end it there. We're just reaching about a whole hour and 11 minutes. Sorry, an hour and 11 minutes. So I'll wrap it up here. Wow, so cool. That was RenegadeCon June 2026. Please go support me as a content creator. Use my affiliate code. It is in the link in the description below. Go out, get your heroScape. I'm so happy Classic is back, baby. And Newscape is looking just as good. The secret is out. What have they done? They've done some insane madness. And wait, hold on. I'm seeing something here. Is that the... Where's his eye? Yes! I saw that correctly. Look at the art. Look at the little dot. Oh, I'm sorry. You're not even seeing this. Sorry. The little dot up here. I can't see it because my mouse changed, but there's a little dot up here. That's his eye. Here it is. His eye is like really, really tiny. That's crazy. I love it. I love it. He's got a little eye on his head, just a tiny. That's where you see line of sight. I love it. Deathwalker 10,000, baby. Woo! Don't forget, I am not crazy. I'm Joe Crazy.